Hi everyone, this is Sandy with Queen of the Heart, and I'm back with some projects that I made for a challenge. This is for S Factor Studio, and I wanted to go ahead and get this filmed and mailed because Monday is my mail day. It's usually the day that I like to go and to go to the post office because my daughter's class is right next to it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So for the challenge, you had to make 2 tags. And then for extra entries, you could send some other stuff. So let's go into the tags. So today is St. Patrick's Day, and I really wanted a chance to use some of my St. Patrick's Day paper, even though this one isn't really, St. Patrick's Day necessarily. It could be anything, but let's show you what we've got. So this one, I used a hard chipboard tag that I bought from Amazon. And I used the Doodle Bug St. Patty's Day paper, the new one, as well as the ephemera that you can buy. For this, I used a doily, some sequins, and then I had these these crepe paper flowers in my stash, and I don't even know where I got them. I've had them, for quite a long time. So I went ahead and I used those on here, and then I've got a yellow and white polka dotted ribbon at the top. And then I just used my Avery Elle topper along with a piece of that ephemera from the Doodlebug pack. And then the back side is just white. It's plain. So that's my first tag. And then my second tag, I used a new stamp set that I just got. And it is this one right here. I ran out of my labels for my label maker. But this is called Unicorn Magic, and it's a not too shabby stamp set. It's from her new release. Very, very cute. I really want a chance to play with that some more, but I did play with that, and I made, I stamped and cut out and colored my Copics, the rainbow, and the little unicorn. And then I did use some stickles on there just for a little shimmer. And I used some pieces from the Doodlebug ephemera as well as the Doodlebug paper. And I used some more of those crepe paper flowers. I actually don't have very many left. I think I've got 2 peachy ones left. But they're really cute. And I think you can make these. They're basically 3 different sizes of crepe paper, and then they just used a brad. So I was looking at that going, I can make these, but I had them in my stash, so it was pretty cool to use them. And then I just used another Avery Elle topper right there, and that is, and the same kind of ribbon on the top. So those are my 2 tags. And then she wanted you to make some small embellishments, so between 1 and 2 inches. I put them in this baggie right here, this brown paper sack that I had in my stash. And then this is some paper that I also used throughout the embellishments. It's kind of like a scrap. And then this piece is actually the other end of this doily that I used. So no scrap left behind. So in here, these are the embellishments that I made. So this one is just some small rosettes, and I just used some glittered cardstock for the butterfly, and then a little heart, and then I have a little gold word up here that I got out of my stash from Tuesday morning, and so that's the first one. And then this one I used my layered butterfly die to cut out 2 sizes of butterflies. I made 4 of them. And I just layered them on top. I used some bling, and then my very, very favorite little puffy heart stickers from Reflections. And then this is some ephemera from Willow Lane that I just stapled on top. And then the third one that I made was some bows. So I dug through my stash and found some paper that I had actually cut into, but I had enough scraps to make 2 bows out of each. So I used the small bow die from My Creative Times, the scallop bow die, and then put that die together, or the bow together, and then I used bling on the pink ones, and then those hearts in the middle on the blue ones because they just matched really well. And then the top is some ephemera from Willow Lane, which I thought looked really cute together. So that is my challenge entry for the S Factor Studio Challenge. It's due March 28th, so I do need to get that in the mail. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy, the Crane with the Heart.